Hello, lovely beings that I care about so much. This is Natalie. Thank you for looking and looking at my channel, and we're going to talk about this week of the 10th of April. So we're going to start off with a meditation that has to do with the color yellow, solar plexus chakra, called joy. I'm saying this because I'm going to say a prayer. Please, Lord Almighty, show everyone that they have their personal power, that they are beautiful and worthy, and that they can have heaven in their reality. So this card is joy, and the flowers, it's saying stop and smell the flowers, okay? So I'm going to read about it, and I'm going to do a meditation. She's called Dancing Daisy, and like people might make fun of you because you act silly, because you're having fun, because you dance, you sing, you have no worries, and people are in fear. And it's they I was actually having a little bit of panic attack just making this video because fear is still here. And I keep rhyming too. I'm very poetic. I made this beautiful flower arrangement with a seagull feather, which resembles the black, the gray, the white. Realizing that I just saw that that's our reality. Um, so you are able to have heaven on earth, but it's difficult because even though some of us are awakened out of our misery, I mean, there's shadow work. There is work on healing the past always. Okay, so let's do this chakra meditation for happiness and inner peace. No more conflicts. It says vibrational energy is walking on air. So it's a really good week. Like miracles are happening. A pure essence of joy comes through detaching from anything. Like you got to be totally free. Young, wild, and free. Uh, it says yellow brings joy. That's why I've been, to heal. I have these yellow tulips. I just got yellow everywhere because the sun helps make things grow, right? So the color yellow, everything has a symbolism to it. Colors, numbers, animals. I know all the symbolism. I mean, I'm not saying I know it like infinitely, but I mean, I know, quite a bit, especially colors and numbers. I know that what, I'm a numerologist, and I'm an artist, and we got the card artist. I don't know what happened to it. I know that always happens to me. Anyway, it's there. We are artists, so let me stay focused and just read. That's what's going on right now. We're just like switching up. So you can't stay focused, but we're coming back to stay balanced. It just says, your purpose is to radiate what is inside. This powerful energy moves yourself forward, and it helps you make yourself accomplished. You stay away from being fearful and all that, and you get more motivated and happy. But like you gotta maintain your emotion. Ironically, you've got to maintain. Let me make sure you guys can see this good. And you can see it, but you got to make sure you maintain a positive um, vibration, because we're so emotional right now. Because the moon, it's this week. The full moon is on Tuesday. Okay, the 11th. 11 is a master number of our. It means we have a true mission. where we have all of these talents, but we don't use them. I mean, I'm saying, correct that. The the ones that don't use them are just, they're living in like in a world where their prayers are never answered because they worry so much about it. So you gotta step into. I didn't mint my mouth. So anyway, you just gotta step into your personal power, and it because we're in Aries, but we're almost out of it. We're Some of us can be really egotistical and like abuse that power. I don't do it. I read the Bible today. I just opened it up, see what what to say for this week, and what it's saying is what I did last night. I give people harsh truth that wakes them up. I tell them their denials, and then it hurts me because it hurts them, and they deny it, and then they deny it. Then the next day, they're very cool with me because they, they it embeds in their and inside their mind that, oh yeah, what this person said, what she said is right. And where's it at? It's a so it says, you know, those that do the work of the Lord deceitfully, which a lot of people are deceptive right now, they will be cursed. Okay? This is real. I'm reading out of the Bible. The Bible is real. And divination, because I ask a question, open the book up, I said it in another video, and there it is. It tells me my life, or it tells me for a sign, and it says, those that, are deceitful and don't do the work of the Lord, which is using your talents and, you know, breaking the glass, the illusion down, focusing on your denials basically and not living in fear, you know. It's not, I don't think he wants to curse you. He just wants you to be, just somebody, and it shows, this is what happens, is that it's not a curse like you're gonna like be dead. It just means it's not gonna, you're not gonna manifest what you want. It's not a curse that like you're gonna die. It just means if you don't do God's work, the Lord's work, that is just freedom and love and light, and then you do it for yourself first. You heal yourself first, because that's why I quit this channel for so long, because I was like, I can't be a healer, or sacrifice myself as the Lord did, by giving, blunt truth, even if it's loud and proud, because it is conflictual right now. And then it says, if you don't, you know, use your sword, which sword is your communication, your killing them with kindness, type tough love. If you don't give tough love to people that are going to perish because they're not living their life fully, then you will die, because death, we are immortal. Okay, death is fake, an illusion, because if you don't, it says, if you believe in the Lord, then you will have eternal life, because he did die for our sins, and he was a reincarnation of others, Thoth, the Egyptian god, Buddha, and there's been other reincarnations, prophets. He's a prophet, because Jesus did some things where he, Moses told him, look, don't be spiteful, and he was like, yeah, you're right, Moses, and this and that, because he was gonna I don't know, curse some servants or something for something. Jesus was mortal, but he had access. He used his magical powers. But it's you can't really tell. You can't really. That's why people. Some people are afraid of the truth because truth is stranger than fiction. So let's just get straight to a meditation, so we can all kind of sit back and relax to prepare for the reading. But it's not scary because trust me, the miracles are coming. It's a very blessed, happy week. it's 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 a really good week. So it's about joy, playfulness. Excuse me, I've been coughing lately, because of Mercury going in retrograde. It's messing up my throat chakra and like my breathing, and that's why I'm getting panic attacks and such. So let's focus on our breath. I want you to keep doing that. Just close your eyes and sit with yourself dancing and dancing and singing and singing and singing and being happy in what you think is heaven. And allow all this joy to just fill up in your body and inside of you. Just all you have to do is just imagine like the sun while you're meditating. The sun, just the color yellow in your stomach, right in your stomach. You have a sun, bright yellow, in your stomach. Okay? Let it expand. Let it spread throughout the whole room and through the top of you, going through the top of you to the bottom, left, right, and repeat, 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 and just keep continuously do this over again, over again, over again. You have to cry. You have to snap out. You have to, do what you have to do to release the pain of the past. And then the radiant energy will get sent out to the universe, each and every one of us, that activates the lower chakras, that are hurt, personal power. You have to activate it. So heavenly God and divine team, please show humanity and the entire universe we live amongst that they can have heaven and a perfect world in their sight, and just let them be happy, 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 so they can have their prayers answered, because your thoughts create your reality. If you are worried about money, the universe picks up that you hate money, because it's a negative feeling about money. And that goes with other things too, because I prayed for money because or love, in the past. Here we go. Like, I try to tie this as a bracelet, but it's just way too difficult. Like, I'm gonna put it on my hair or something. Like, we all are princesses, gods, goddesses. I hope you know that. I hope you do. Whatever, ruling god or goddess or angel, we're all primordial. We are all, you know, beings of high authority, but you have to use it to heal the world, or it's just going to be annihilation, more madness. That's negative. So to heal your negative energy, use crystals. Amethyst is good, but citrine. Sorry, I don't have it. It's like a yellow. It's citrine. It's called citrine. Citrine. It's a yellow stone. It helps you manifest things. It helps you, not think negative. Animals are good for you because they give healing energy. They're very psychic. They're telepathic. They'll protect you. Um, and in love, and all, matters of love and relationships and family, we have to clearly decide what we want. you know like, do we want to live in fear and go ape shit, or do we want heaven? It's I tell people, you always have a choice. And I call it the wrath. It's like the tarot card. If you're not going to help yourself, heavenly spirit will come in and do it for you. It's not going to be what you ask for, but it's going to be the best thing they could provide. And people cannot stand change. You have to be about change. That's what the world is about. It's not same shit, different day. It's different shit, every day. Because you don't, you have to, we are creative. We are multi-talented, very beautiful. Don't put yourself down. Don't let anybody put you down. That's what makes you sad. So, I wrote a bunch of things. Stop trying to be perfect. Just, stop seeking approval. Is it Instead of approval, just do what you want to do. Whatever you want to do, do it. Everything is in divine order. If you worry about it, if you worry you're going to die from some situation, like not wearing your seatbelt in the car, then, I mean, it's an odd. It's against the odds. All me again. I don't know. Against all odds. I think that's Tupac. I'm always referring to Tupac. And this one, Schoolboy Q, he's a rapper I like, and he's like, call me 3Pac. It's funny. It's like, against all odds, because it's an odds, like, about what your worries. So it's really about this moon in Libra, um, and it's full. And if you're on the path of enlightenment to see heaven, then you will have more energy to accomplish goals. But you got to come to your center when you're like, you can't breathe because things are too much, they're overloading. That means you're overloading yourself. You're trying too hard. And stop trying to be perfect. The universe is not perfect. And it can be. It can be, but I mean, you have to. And that's the process we're living in right now. God told me when I was doing this, when I was channeling, writing down, I said, "What does fear create?" I know what it creates. It creates the reality, but he said, it creates abandonment of yourself. You become dependent upon your habits, your worries. You never learn your lessons, repetitive patterns, insane behavior. That's not. And then you look at people that are having fun and you get mad at them because you're the one that's mad. I mean, you get mad at them that they're happy, but I mean, it's not their fault. It's what you judge other people's about. You're just judging yourself, okay? Um, thoughts, create a reality. Good outlets to release negativity is music, walking, crystals, with a prayer. You bow down. You get on your knees when you are on the when you reach your freaking peak. When you reached your peak and you're like, I hate my life. I'm so depressed. Everything goes wrong. You got, people don't pray. They don't know what to believe in. I know what's real. I know I read a little bit of the Bible, but I've been psychic my whole life, and what I mean by psychic is I have an array of abilities with when it comes to psychic, like telepathic, all the clairvoyant, sentience, audient, mostly claircognizance because I just know things and the vibes. I feel things. So, and even if you're around me and you're negative, even though you're not saying anything, I'll I'll become negative. So it's all about, you know, fixing fixing your negative energy that came from other people or from a negative situation. It's a very complex situation, but with God's help, with the divine's help, that is very much real. And when they say there's an invisible man in the sky, yeah, he is invisible. Who doesn't want to be invisible? You can be invisible when you be then you can just do what you want. You won't get arrested for smoking weed. You won't get arrested for just doing just acting silly and driving recklessly. I don't know. Like it's about being free and having fun, and and everybody's like, no, that's not the world we live in. We're totally controlled. You got let go of that control. It's all a facade. We are not controlled. We are not slaves. You they like we are if by fear. Okay. Just you have to cry, you have to snap out everything, and slow and steady wins the race. And we're coming upon Taurus, which is all about that. They take their time with things, and they're more grounded. It's an earth sign, and it's very beautiful right now in springtime on in the U.S. On the Western Hemisphere. So, it's about discerning what voice is in your head, and it's a whole big thing. You have to get a reading from me to get the explanation because it's a lot to tell on this video. Okay, that's what I'm here for. Um, Overcoming obstacles. You got so much anxiety. You have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive other people because that's what God always does. I've done that my whole life. Been so depressed my whole life. And I thought, maybe I should just, But, no, it's the external making you that way. If you give nothing but love all the time and people bring you down, and it's messed up. So, just basically don't have fear of anything, and because we're so wise. Sorry, this is just a bipolar universe. Like, it's so unbalanced and then balanced. Libra is about balancing the scales. The moon, the moon is full now, you know, and she's Mother Mary. She's Archangel Gabriel. She's me because I'm ruled by the moon, So whatever you're ruling, and then I have Scorpio, which is like, Mars and Pluto. So you can talk to the gods and say, look, Mother Mary or Archangel Gabriel, help me do this, do that. I'm little like people don't pray, and they say they do, but it's just not in the right way to manifest what you want. So the miracles are coming. There's a lot of envious people and deceptive people, and you gotta have a passion for life. It says those that actually live their lives and believe in the Lord, that He really was here on earth, and He resurrects. And this is Easter. It's about Him resurrecting, and those who believe about it, have eternal life, like vampires. But we don't suck blood. We're so sweet, so kind, and it says the ones that make it through the hardest struggles, like in Africa, stop being spoiled and complaining about everything. Okay, write a freaking gratitude list. That's kill them with kindness type attitude, and then you feel guilty about that. You got like us enlightened ones. We feel guilty that we have to tell people, true things about themselves. And I'm not like that. Why would you think I'm like that? You're crazy. It's like I'm crazy because I'm telling you the truth. I'm just trying to help you, honey. And then they come back saying sorry. And you just gotta you shake it off, and you're like, I just do it to help you because I don't want you to die. I don't want my father to die. I don't want my brother to die. My mom, whoever is left, and then I don't want humanity to die because it could get like that. It could get really real. You know why? Because we were separated from the ether, from space, from the gods and goddesses that helped us back in the golden age. Okay, so they're back here, and they're very much helping us with spiritual and a human warfare. Okay, what else? The devil does not exist. There's no such thing as devil, hell, death. It's all it's all fear and fiction. Like, I'm not talking about, like, I'm just saying fiction as in, like, dreams do come true. Like, if you have a dream, Martin had a dream, they do come true. Because what happened? He was a martyr. Martyrs get killed, right? And then, because everybody denies somebody that's successful and happy because they did healing work on themselves. So that's what this is about. And when you go through the healing process, you cry, you grieve, and you do what you have to do to relieve the past that is stuck inside your soul, inside of you. Then you will start to be so much more happier than you've ever been in your life, especially now in this day and age. Okay, God bless you, love you. Contact me for a reading.